What's going on, my beautiful people out there in the fragrance world? Welcome to PRScents. My name's Jose. So today I'm going to do a one versus the other video, and it's going to be Liquid Brun by French Avenue versus Aribiyat Prestige Light in the Heart, which are both supposed to be inspired by PDM's Altair. So if you guys want to know my opinions of both of them, stick around. I'll see you in a second. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so like I was saying, Liquid Brun versus Light in the Heart. One is by French Avenue, the other one is by Aribiyat Prestige. The bottles are both, I really dig the bottles. Both of them are really nice. This is Liquid Brun, and I have heard that they came out with the Liquid Brun limited edition, which is supposed to be even better. And I've been trying to find it and I can't. So when that hits the main market, I'm definitely getting it because I've heard good things about it. But for now, we have this one, Liquid Brun, which is a phenomenal fragrance in and of itself. Really, really good. The other one we have is Aribiyat Prestige Lattafa Light in the Heart, which is also a phenomenal fragrance. So they both smell like PDM's Altair, or they both have the same DNA as PDM's Altair. But is there one that's better than the other? Let's talk about it. So what I have for you here is, let's start with Liquid Brun. Liquid Brun is delicious, guys. This bottle is empty. I think I may have like maybe that much left in it, so I don't want to spray it. But yeah, it's empty because I've used it so much. For you guys in the US, from time to time, if you get lucky and you go into Burlington, you might find this one there. If you do and you do not have it, I would definitely suggest you get it if you like this kind of DNA. Now, this is definitely a unisex fragrance, leans slightly male. Ladies, I think you would still love this a lot because it's really, really good. It's a little bit gourmandy, just a little, because as it starts to dry down, it has praline in it, and it gets this chocolatey kind of feel to it that just gives it that slight gourmand kind of tinge, right? It's got cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot. Now, why the bergamot is there, I don't know, because I smell no citrus in this thing at all. The cinnamon and the cardamom kind of give it a like really slight. I'm not talking about like if you were to open it up and smell it right away. Like if you open up a bottle of cough syrup and you smell it, it's really like minty and everything else. This is not like that, but it does have like knock that cough syrup smell down, you know, to 10%. And that's kind of what it has at the opening. The orange blossom gives it a powdery, floral, dusty kind of feel. And like I said, the bergamot, I don't get the citrus in there at all. So, you know, but it could just be me. As it starts to dry down, it has this bourbon vanilla. And that bourbon vanilla stays with it throughout the life span of the fragrance. It's so, so nice. It really is. And it has elemi. And then the dry down is praline, which is what gives it that little slightly chocolatey kind of feel. Ambroxan, Gaiac wood, which kind of has a little like rosy kind of thing to it. You don't get a lot of rose out of it, but if your nose is really good, you could kind of pull a little floral rose out of it. And then musk. So it does get slightly musky, but it's always very sweet. A lot of vanilla. Creamy vanilla, very creamy vanilla. It's woody, it's slightly spicy. The second you spray it, you get a little spicy. And when you spray it, you don't get this alcohol hit. It's just a beautiful, beautiful scent. Warm, cozy, And I wrote this, and I can't honestly, I can't remember why, but I wrote, once it becomes a skin scent, I get a slight by the fireplace feel out of it. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, this this also, I also wrote these notes. It reminds me a little bit of Mercedes-Benz Black, a little bit, and I think it's because of that vanilla kind of feel. And then slightly, but not a lot, maybe 10% of Armaf Craze, which is a clone of Pegasus. And then I also wrote, somebody said, a couple of people said it reminds them of Bath and Body Works Vanilla Romance. I don't know, I've never smelled Vanilla Romance. But is it a beautiful scent? Absolutely. This came out in 2024. It's an EDP, 3.4 ounces. You can get it for about $36 on Joma Shop and maybe $34.99 at Burlington. So if you don't have this, you should definitely buy it. Let's move on to part 2. This one is, again, by Aribiyat Prestige. And you know, it's so funny because every reviewer says the name differently. Not on this one. I'm just saying in general. Like, you know, PDM's Altair, which I think that's what it is. PDM's Altair. It's Althair, and I think that's Altair. It could be Altair. You know, and everybody pronounces it differently. I'm pronouncing it Altair with the silent H. I don't know if that's true, right or not, but what the heck. But this is by Aribiyat Prestige, and it's called Light in the Heart. And this is the Lattafa series. Now, this is slightly different. It still uses the same DNA as Altair. So when you first spray it, you definitely, if you have liquid Brun and you spray this, you're gonna be like, oh, it's liquid Brun, like slightly. Liquid Brun is a lot sweeter than this is. But as it starts to transition, you do get a slight Grand Soir kind of feel out of it. If you don't have Grand Soir, but you do have Lattafa's Eternal Oud, that's what you get. You get, let's say you have both of these, you get Liquid Brun and you get Grand Soir together, and they had a baby, and that would be what it is. Because this is so beautiful, and that whole Grand Soir thing, you know, as it starts to progress, just gives it this nicer, smokier kind of feel. So this has got cinnamon, bergamot, guaiac wood, elemi, vanilla, and broxin. Elemi kind of gives things a little spicy, piney, balsamic with a citrus kind of scent to it. Bergamot, again, I don't get a lot of citrus out of this, you know, this one or Liquid Brun. I don't, but it's there, and maybe that's what gives it a little, like a little oomph to it. Don't know. But again, the guaiac wood and the vanilla are really prominent in this one as well. This is so good. The difference between Liquid Brun, let me see if I can get a little, is the atomizer too. Oh my God, I love that scent. So good. The atomizer on this one is just a light mist. And it gets in your nose. The atomizer on this one, pressurized. I love pressurized. See, in this one, when you spray it, it is a lot spicier and not as sweet as Liquid Brun. This is, like I said, the elemi kind of gives it that spicy, piney kind of feel, and you definitely get that. You also get like this slightly incensey feel out of it as well. Spicy, like I said, it's sexy. Both of these are so sexy. Slightly sweet, but not as sweet as Liquid Brun. Slightly gourmandy. I'd say they're both about the same. Now, when I say gourmandy, I'm not talking about like, I'm trying to figure out like some of the fragrances I have that are really, really gourmandy. Cafe Latte, you know, I think that's by Lattafa. There's a few out there. It's not as gourmandy as that, but there's a gourmand kind of element to it. Unisex for sure, both of these. This one, I think, in my opinion, is more unisex than Liquid Brun. This one has this to me, this DNA that I think would appeal to women as well. So either one you get, ladies, is good, but I would think that this one is probably a little bit better. What else did I get? And I said this is spicier than Altair, and it's creamy. It's just a beautiful scent. Now, both of these, I would say, are definitely for fall and winter. You could wear them whenever you want, but I would not wear these with shorts. Well, if you're wearing like really nice shorts, you're wearing some nice, shoes, a nice shirt, you're looking cool. It's, you're going to meet some friends at the bar or at the beach house or whatever. Really nice for that. No, stop. I'm doing a video, knucklehead. You're gonna meet some friends at the beach house, things like that. I think these both would fit that mold. But for me, I would definitely wear this more at night, fall, winter, dressed up really nice. You could wear it in the day too, but just dress up nice. Don't wear this with sweatpants. Sweatpants are not worthy of these fragrances. They're just not, these are just so beautiful. Now, I have gotten compliments galore on both of these, but I'll tell you two examples. This one, I wore it and I went to a store and there was a woman behind the counter that I know, kind of know, not a lot. It's my dog. But she literally was like, "What are you wearing? Because I want to jump over the counter and just grab you right now." And she said, "You need to tell me what it is because I need to get that for my husband." That was one. Another one was a couple where I work, and the man came up to me and said, "You passed us a couple of times. What the hell are you wearing? It smells so good." So this one is really like does that. And so does Liquid Brun. When I was wearing Liquid Brun, I got compliments like crazy. Even when I was with Brenda, the bartender would say, "Brenda, you smell so good." And she would go, "It's not me, it's him." It's so both of them are compliment worthy. Both of them are purchase worthy. Is one redundant over the other? Kind of, because they kind of have the same DNA. But if you want a little twist, just a little twist of something else outside of the Liquid Brun, I would definitely say get this one. Or if you've run out of Liquid Brun and you're thinking of getting another one, get this one. This is so damn good. Now, longevity on both of them is really good. I think Liquid Brun lasts a little longer, but I get a good 4 to 6 hours out of Light in the Heart. It hasn't even started to mature, so I would imagine hopefully I'll get 6 to 8 hours of Light in the Heart. I wouldn't say that they're a 12-hour beast. I've seen some people say that. I don't think they are, just to be honest with you. But they last long enough on your skin that people can smell you for quite a long time. And what else do I have for you? I got youth or old, either one. I don't think that this leans mature or leans young. Guys, if you're in high school, you wear this, you're gonna have girls on your butt all the time. Don't overspray because these are really strong. So just spray enough that people can smell you. But yeah, if you're young and you're in high school or you're in college and you wear this, girls are gonna notice. I guarantee you girls are gonna notice. And like I said, winter, fall, evening, day too, but I would probably wear this more in the evening. So if you've gone through all this video and you're wondering, do I have a favorite? It's really hard to give you which one of these is my favorite because I love them both. But I would have to say, just because of that slight Grand Soir twist, I would have to say that Light in the Heart is probably my favorite of the two. I love them both. I'm gonna get another bottle of Liquid Brun, but Light in the Heart is just beautiful, beautiful fragrance. and the bottle looks gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, so as far as my favorite, Light in the Heart. And that's all I have for you guys. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm past 7,000, so I'm hoping to hit I'm hoping to hit 8,000 soon. But yeah, try both of these. I guarantee you that you will not be disappointed because they're both good. Now, like I said, Liquid Brun, sometimes I see it at Burlington. I don't know if you're ever going to see Aribiyat Prestige Light in the Heart at Burlington. I'm not sure. But that only cost me $35 at Joma Shop. And Liquid Brun right now is about $33 at Joma Shop. So, yeah, either one or both, I definitely recommend them. Highly recommend them. They both get, for me, a 80 to 90% coffee rating. I love them both. So guys, again, that's all I have for you. As always, you guys know what to do. You guys be safe, be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.